this place out? Because really, this kind of cuisine is, fast French food.
Exactly.
Is how you call it.
Exactly. It's a French fast food because it's not a real restaurant like people arrive, they sit, they order to a waiter, but you take your own order and then you pay after at the counter.
What would you say that was? Is it like a deli? Is it like a patisserie? Is it a cafe?
It's a mix between, let's say, in French we call it a sandwicherie. It means sandwicherie, and also you can find patisserie, so we can say also patisserie, and coffee, because we love coffee also in France, and we wanted to have a mix between sandwicherie, patisserie, and coffee.
Well, we'll talk about the coffee later. Let's talk about the concept first. Mm-hmm. You started thinking about it maybe 5-6 years ago when you were in school in Ateneo.
Exactly.
You don't look like you went to Ateneo, but you were an exchange student.
Exchange student. So all the French in my school go abroad. For me, it was the Philippines, in Ateneo de Manila. And then I went there with a French guy, the other partner. That's where we met Carlos Barrica also, the other partners. And then we decided by talking, by looking around, to open something like that.
And why did you think the concept would actually be good for the Filipino market? We all love food. But I guess sometimes Filipino food is very hearty, whereas French food is a little less, it's more delicate.
Mm-hmm, true.
So do you think that the market will be open to something like this?
We talked a lot to our Filipino friend, because that's true. It's kind of new, so at the beginning we were afraid the Filipino if they will like the concept, they will like the food, everything. And after talking a lot, we said yes, I think they will enjoy the food, so that's why it took a long time to adapt the concept. We worked in the same kind of concept in France with Florian to get some idea. We had to adapt, of course, to the Filipino market.
But what you serve here is actually food from France, because you bring it in from France.
Exactly. All the pastries and bread you can have in Paris Délice is imported to get the same quality as France. Because if you try to make your own bread here, you will always have different quality because of the water. It's not the same as in France.
Because of the water.
Water is not the same as France. The flour is not the same as France. So you always have to import. So sometimes the quality of the flour will be different as another day. So we decided to bring the authentic French food, and the only way to do that is to import it directly from France.
And how do you heat it up? You heat it up with a convection oven, or?
Exactly. So it's frozen. It's here in the Philippines frozen. It's pre-cooked, so they cooked a bit in France, and here when it's arrived, we just have to cook it 20 minutes to make it really fresh.
Okay.
And we do it every day to have always the best smell and quality.
It does smell wonderful. Apart from the coffee, obviously. But so it's fast food. What are some of the things on the menu that you have that people can look forward to?
So we have many kind of sandwiches, hot dishes like quiche Lorraine, quiche, spinach
And this
quiche.
is also from France?
We do it here.
Okay, but the breads are the ones.
The bread is, all the bread, pastries, petit pain au chocolat, croissant, all of these items are from France.
So what are some of the things on the menu?
So we have also many kind of salad, organic, all the product organic from Tagaytay, tomato, salad, everything. We have some pasta. Although we have a good chef who is always involving our menu, and we also listen very carefully our customer. Why don't you have pasta? Yeah, that's a great idea.
You listen to when the customer comes in and gives you a suggestion.
We talk to them and we ask them to give us some remark. Even if it's bad remark, it's how we grow and do better and better every day. So yes, we have salad, pasta, hot dishes like I told you, pastries, sandwiches, quiche. We try to make a good mix, not too much, because otherwise people will be lost, and when your menu is too full, I mean,
too overwhelming,
exactly, you cannot make a choice. And first, it's easier to advise people, what is your favorite? I will tell him that this is my favorite because there is a chicken or bacon. I'm explaining why. Because it's kind of new for the Filipino, and I noticed that they are they want to learn and to try and to test, and that's
We're
really good.
very open to different
Exactly,
habits.
and that's what I noticed, and that's really nice.
Okay, but it's a soft opening, so you've hardly been open. Who are the people that have been coming in?
Our target market is office people who work around. We wanted to bring an alternative to all the.
And it's quick.
Exactly.
So they come in.
We wanted the fast food to do volume, to make it fast, because there is a lot of people here in the Philippines, especially here in Makati, who work there. So Yeah.
And what's your price range? Let's say for a soup of the day, because you do have a soup of the day
Exactly.
and a salad, and then I'm sure they'll get either like a sandwich or you do have pastas as well.
Exactly.
How much is one looking to pay for, let's say, a lunch?
For lunch, it's between 120 to 250 if you are a good eater, a well eater. It's the same for the sandwich and salad. We try to make a small homogen. I don't know if it's an English word. I mean something.
A packaged meal or?
Not a packaged meal, but to make it not a bit different between a sandwich. We didn't want to have something which cost 100 and another thing which costs 350.
Okay.
We want to be coherent
So
in our
everything
price.
is pretty much
Exactly.
the same price.
So it's between, you can have a sandwich plus a drink at 150, 160, and you can add some pastry. Our pastry is from 20 pesos to 105.
Okay.
So everyone can find what he needs according to his
preference.
Exactly.
Right. And the portions are actually, they're not too big, they're not too small, they're just perfect.
Exactly.
Isn't it? So that's
true, and we how do you call that? It's in France. We observe all the concept and to bring the good quantity, not too much like you said, not too small, for people. If they want some more, they can add, but normally with a meal, they will be okay.
Right. And let's talk about the coffee a little bit, because Filipinos are also growing to be a coffee-loving culture.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of coffee beans do you have in particular? Obviously, they are from France as well.
The coffee are from Indonesia.
It's from Indonesia.
It was like you said, Filipino love the coffee, so we try to have the best. So we with the supplier we talked a lot. We tried a lot of coffee before saying, okay, this is the one we want. And that's true. Filipino love also drink coffee, and they come a lot for that.
And are you happy with the coffee that you have?
Yeah, it's very nice.
What would you suggest if someone were to come here for a nice
For me, like a French guy, I love espresso. Like espresso with a croissant or petit pain chocolat. But our cappuccino is good, our mocha is good. We have all the kind of coffee we can find here in the ranch in the Philippines. So come and try all our coffee, you will not be disappointed.
Okay, so maybe you can invite everybody to come and check you out in Paris Délice.
Exactly. Come and experience the real France in Paris Délice. And I will tell it in French. So venez expérimenter les saveurs françaises.
Okay, well, authentic French food from an authentic Frenchman. So thanks so much for having us today, Thibault.
Thank you very much.
And all the best.
Thank you.
Coming up, the story of 4 mothers and daughters of the Joy Luck Club. We'll be right back.
Elle était belle. Alors, mon polo. Ouais. C'est ça qui est bon.